Welcome to Brain Rack. I'm Jason X.
And I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is the best show on the internet.
Yeah! For another week.
The only recipient
Guys,
of the Wooden
oh my
YouTube
God.
Award. And you know what?
What?
YouTube's failing us.
YouTube, listen, YouTube, get your shit together, okay? I know, listen, it's been a rough year on us all, okay? In these trying times, we're all fucking trying, okay?
It's true.
Try harder.
Yeah, do better.
Yeah, do better,
For God's
please.
sakes, there's I don't know if you felt it. And this is what we're going to do, our first discussion of the night.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you
Just
felt
getting right into
something.
it.
Felt anything this week. Has this week felt a little different for you?
Yeah. It has not been a good week. For many reasons we won't get into on the show. There was a like in fucking hell, there was a goddamn glimmer of hope this past weekend.
Yeah.
And
glimmer.
Just like a little glimmer, and they're trying to take it away from us. We have a new president elect.
We do.
We do. America spoke for now. As of this broadcast, we have a new president-elect. There were some people,
That's right.
There were some people trying to change that, but
Yes.
fuck democracy apparently.
The
Beatles
Beatles said it best. The Beatles said it best. Money can't buy you love. It can buy you a seat in the White House, but it can't buy you love.
Anyways,
Melania's kind of proof of that, but
yeah, it's been a weird week, man.
it's been a weird week.
It's been a weird week.
See, for me, and we don't really. I mean, we sort of get political on the show. We don't really get political on the show. Mostly, we're just in it for ourselves, more than anything on the show.
There's a line that we just kind of.
There's a line.
Yeah, we just do that Pee-wee Herman dance on it.
But I feel like after this weekend and after the news that dropped, I had an uplifting feeling of, holy shit, thank God I don't have to care anymore. That was the best feeling that I could have possibly imagined at the worst possible year, the worst possible time. You finally get, heels have been overstrong.
Heels overstrong
for
man.
a while.
It's
now.
a Southern territory. It's a heel territory.
We've been building up that baby face.
Yeah.
We've been building up that baby face, and God damn it, the only thing we got was Drew McIntyre. So we're gonna make the best of it, and we're gonna try to get this fucker over as best we can. But goddamn, Randy Orton's over there, and he's just motherfucking everybody.
He's just motherfucking everybody.
Motherfucking everybody, and then, you get your hope spot in, but then there's it's the Attitude Era, so there's 4 ref bumps in the main. And nobody knows what's going on, but you know what? We might have a dusty finish on our hands. Folks.
You know what?
Sure.
Like, it's funny because I remember shortly after Twitter, because like a lot of the people I follow are just like, not necessarily like in wrestling, but like they're wrestling adjacent.
Right.
And like somebody who I follow who's a big wrestling fan was like, I really hope this isn't a dusty finish.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, brother, if that ain't the truth. Like, yeah.
If that ain't the truth.
Yeah.
But anyway, besides all that, I felt kind of hopeful that I won't have to give a shit. And so that kind of filled me with joy.
It's
quite a bit.
Yeah, it's this. That's a weird feeling to sort of knock around in your brain because I would say like you should want to care. Like any American should want to care about what's going on. I mean, like, whether you really believe it or not, like, this stuff does affect us. Whether it's on a grand level or a very granular level, in some form or another, it does affect us. However, there is a sense of relief to where you can wake up in the morning and not have to go, man, I really hope that motherfucker ain't tweeting today. You know what I mean? Like it's actually funny too because Friday night, Christy and I did a group watch party with some of our friends back in New York, and we got in this big discussion afterwards, just about like a lot of stuff that's been going on, and just like Rochester and Austin, and then we got into a little bit of the political talk, and the one thing one of our friends said was that they're really just hoping for a boring president. Like,
yes,
they want.
I think everybody is,
and I do too. I think a lot of people are looking for that right now. And I even made the point of I believe that more people are voting because they didn't want Donald Trump to win than they actually agreed with Joe Biden or his positions on stuff.
I would probably 100% agree that there is a larger than you would expect population of people that do that.
Yeah. And I think that after just 4 years of fucking chaos and bullshit that, again, people just want to wake up and not have to worry about what the president's tweeting. They want a president who doesn't understand technology. I feel like that's Joe Biden. And that's the America. That is Joe Biden. And God damn it if that's not the America that I want to live in.
That's and his he was the vice president.
Yeah.
He is now the president.
Mm-hmm.
And his first platform he ran on hope and change. And I hope that the new platform is hope and you don't have to care. So that's what I'm
hoping. We've got it from here.
We've got it from here.
We've got it from here. Yeah.
So, but anyway, we didn't want to get too political. I'm sure we did too much already. But with that feeling, it was very easy for me to transition that feeling into, what, we can celebrate. We can celebrate. We're going in on Christmas. We're going in on Christmas.
Oh,
you know what? This year has been bullshit. 'Tis the season to be jolly and joyous, and we're looking for some Yuletide gay.
We're up on YouTube, by the way. I just want to make sure, man. It's been a weird fucking week. Much like the Disney trip, I know that it's coming, but it's like not in the forefront of my mind at this time.
Got you.
Although it should be. I do.
Oh, brother, did you know that we're midway through November?
I do now. God damn it. And it's funny because I told myself like 2 weeks ago, I'm going to get all my shopping done. No, I actually told myself like as we were getting back from Florida. Disney. Yeah, Disney. Yeah. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be proactive this year. I'm gonna get all my Christmas shopping done before Thanksgiving. I got like 2 weeks.
How much you got done?
Nothing.
Not a purchase.
Not a single purchase. Solitary purchase has been made for Christmas this year yet.
Okay.
I get paid on Friday, so hey, man, when that paycheck clears,
you know what? That's not nothing. That's not nothing.
Dude, I just hate Christmas. I think that it's good. I do need to try to be proactive this year about it. Like, I was so late last year. Like, nobody got their stuff on time. I'm pretty sure I shipped out 90% of my gifts, like, the day after.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, it's coming. In fact, I gotta get to the post office. And I was like, how much?
They defunded the post office, so this year you got an excuse.
That is true, but I mean, like, there's still... other services, but I'm kind of at that point now too, because like I don't really know what to get anybody because of COVID. Because like my go-to was always like, listen, I'm gonna get you like a dinner gift certificate, like an event gift certificate, stuff for you to go out in the world and do stuff. And now I'm like, yeah, everything's shutting down again.
Yes, everything
Like
is shutting down again.
everything is shutting down again.
Lord
Here we go.
goddamn Don
Here we go.
Cuomo.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shutting down the state again. I don't like it.
So I'm kind of at the point now where I'm like, what do you do? How do you buy gifts? Like, I mean, I can buy gifts for my nephew. That's simple. Like, I've already got a million things. Like no, I actually did buy stuff. I want to correct myself, but I forgot. And also, like, I bought stuff for myself as I was buying him stuff because it was like a pre-order thing. So I got one for me too. I mean, it's weird to say that.
The gift that keeps on getting.
I mean, it's kind of weird to like say that considering like I'm buying gifts for a 2-year-old that I bought one for me too.
Right. Yes.
But I
pack and play. You know, it's real comfy.
It's hey man, like I'm just an animal. I don't know if you know this. Where the fuck?
I know. I spent a week with you in Florida.
Oh yeah, it hasn't gotten much better. Yeah, like it's gonna be like I gotta do some research. I gotta ask some people questions, man. Like I actually gotta do some like serious work about this. And
some mathing,
some facts and
Chris
figures.
is good at that.
So I gotta do some market research, and that's all stuff that I'm just not ready to commit to yet. But like I need to get it done. Like I have to set a standard and set a goal for myself. I need to get this done before Thanksgiving.
He needs to accomplish something. Folks.
Listen. All of my other goals for this year got thrown out of the fucking window. I can't wait for. I did get one. I got one done, but like I need something else to work towards, and I feel like hey, nothing else is working out. Might as well be something actually obtainable.
There you go.
Yeah.
Aim low, kids.
That's hey.
Achieve your dreams as long as they're reasonable.
You can have all of this. You can have one of these.
Yeah, no, we're both drinking out of our convenient
free drinks for life.
Free drinks for life glass from the Homecoming at Disney Springs. So
it's Art Smith.
Art Smith, hell of a guy. Never met him.
Yeah, never met him.
But anyway, I wanted to say that getting into the spirit, we're trying to basically we're ready for joy. We're ready for something to believe in again, for God's sakes, anything. And so we have gotten kind of the jump on the Christmas. I'm having an issue, though, because this year, like every year, they do the thing where they'll do some sales and they'll do this and they'll do that. But then, there's that day. And there's that day. It is the blackest of days of the Fridays.
Don't wait till Black Friday to buy stuff.
Where they have the best deals.
Yeah. Well,
but this year,
no, that's not how it works anymore.
COVID.
Yeah.
COVID. You can't do that anymore.
Yeah, and I think even before, I even think pre-COVID, a lot of I mean, especially like e-commerce sites, they were going to be rolling that shit out early anyways. Because, listen, even before all this, times are tough. And people just want to make money. And it's like, why wait for a single day when we can just sprinkle that out throughout the month? Get a jump on things. Buy early.
But anyway, so a lot of them are releasing their deals early.
Yeah.
But they're going to fuck you. That's the thing.
How so?
You're going to these. Okay, so if I go to Target, just using Target because I was just at Target. If I go to Target and they say they got a video game. They got a video game on sale now for their quote-unquote Black Friday sale, whatever the fuck. And it's normally a $60 game. They got it for $40 or whatever. So if I buy that, on Black Friday, the actual Black Friday, 20% more off everything. Or some other fucking gimmick that they're going to pull to where I'm going to look like the asshole. I could have saved $20. I could have saved 15, whatever the fuck. Had I just waited.
And, I don't know if they're actually going to do that.
I don't know.
Have they done it before?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've got a
Mm.
sneaking suspicion that while everyone's trying to do the they're just making November the black month,
Well,
and then that's February. But I
it's
mean,
oh my god,
can we change it?
it's
Can we
black.
give them 31 days?
No, well,
Wait, no, November's got 30
there's
days.
only 30 days in November.
That's two
You
more.
asshole. Unless it's a leap year. Okay, off of this topic. Yeah, like because basically we're not the guys to wade through those waters. Let's be real. Yeah, so like basically like the whole month of November is Black Friday essentially.
Yes.
I think you will see more deals come Black Friday / Cyber Monday even. But like I don't think it's going to be the type of thing where they're like, "Oh yeah, save $20 on this game right now." And then like 3 weeks later, "Oh yeah, save $35 on this game right now." Cuz that's
They might.
as somebody who works in retail, especially e-commerce, if people think that they're getting fucked over on a deal, they will let you know. And customer service, especially during a holiday period, they don't want to deal with that shit because that just takes up more time, more hours, more manpower. They don't want to deal with any of that. They want to be streamlined, quick, biggity bang, boom, you're done, in and out. That's how they want to do it. Give us your money, we'll give you your shit. Get the fuck out. There's a pandemic going on.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. So I don't. Once again, though, there's been a glimmer of glimmer of hope. Jesus Christ. I still don't know who to believe.
I
don't know who to believe.
What do you mean you don't know who to believe?
I don't know who to believe. Do I believe this ad right now? It's got this deal, Black Friday. You're gonna
buy
fuck
now.
Me? What are we doing?
Just buy now. If you have the opportunity to buy now, buy now. Listen.
I don't know.
Take it from a guy, okay, who's been there, who's lived through it before. Just buy early.
Buy early.
Buy early. I'm telling you.
So the other issue that I'm running into is that, after we got home from the Disney trip, we started seriously looking at moving again.
Good. You should.
So
get the fuck out.
Yeah, like I came home and I was like, there is fucking white shit everywhere. And I'm talking about snow.
Yeah, not the good stuff.
And yeah. Exactly. Otherwise I wouldn't be staying. But we need to go. We need to go. Like if JetBlue didn't fuck me and it would have been 3 hours, but instead it was like 14. If 14 hours ago I was in 80-degree weather, now there's snow on the ground. Fuck JetBlue, by the way. But
not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah. What's stopping you?
This is where we're at. Okay. Well, we got a lot to talk about with this thing because you've been through it.
Let's unpack this.
You've been through it.
Oh,
and
I have.
Need some help.
Okay.
I need some advice. So, we are currently in the process of decluttering.
Good.
That's step number 1. We took everything out of the kids' room and did the whole decluttering thing, getting rid of what they didn't need, really paring down, that sort of thing. It was 2.5 trips to the Goodwill and 3 full yard bags full of trash that we were able to eliminate from their room. So we're calling that good.
That is good.
That is very good.
Yeah.
We then tried to start in on the attic. We got a little far. Some bigger things, some of the old baby stuff, that sort of thing. Off to the Goodwill. So another 2 trips to the Goodwill for that, but we still have more to do, kind of thing. And so we're talking and we're like, well, what do we do? And I know like you had an experience with the pod people that wasn't the most pleasant. And we don't know if we should just be packing as we're going kind of thing, or if because in order to sell the house, we need to get everything out of the house
Right.
so that our tiny ass house looks as big as possible so that we
Sure.
can sell the house.
Right.
Because you walk into a house and there's nothing in there. You're like, there's so much room. And then you put in your stuff and then you're like, there's no fucking room.
Where'd the room go?
Where'd the room go? It's gone.
Yeah.
So we have to try to make it look as big as possible, but we got a bunch of shit. So we're trying to think, like, do we get a storage unit? Do we get one of those pods? We're probably going to need one to move anyway once we do that.
Yeah. Okay. Again, as somebody who's been through it, pack whatever you don't need. Okay, first of all, whatever you still don't need and you still have, get rid of it. Get rid of it all. If you don't need it, throw it away. If you can sell it, sell it. If you can donate it to somebody you know or donate it to Goodwill, get the fuck rid of it. Okay? Always be downsizing, okay? ABD, always be downsizing. Okay?
That's a shirt coming.
It's a shirt. For packing, pack whatever. Pack anything that's extremely non-essential. Start there.
Non-essential.
Anything that anything you don't need, or like, you know how you always have like that room or that closet that's just like full of stuff that you're like, yeah, like I need this, but like not right now. Just pack it away.
Right. Just pack it away.
The issue we ran into when we were moving was we never went through, like, we sort of had the mentality of if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. Because, like, at our old apartment, we had the attic. We had, like, this front stairwell that we never used that had a balcony and, like, a deep coat closet. We also had a basement. We also had, like, a pretty good amount of space in the garage. And we had stuff everywhere. And when we were thinking about packing, it was one of those things where it's like, yeah, well, like, we just pack everything in the apartment and then we're good. But then you still have everything else to be concerned about, So it was one of those things where, like, we got down to the wire. Like, the day we were moving, I mean, and, like, this is part of the issue was, like, the day we were, like, literally going to hit the road, like, we're up, like, 7 a.m., running to the dump. Like, I got to go meet my brother to get his truck. We're, like, finding, like, random apartments with dumpsters to throw out, like, old TVs. Just fucking doing whatever we can to get rid of. And, like, we had to literally abandon stuff. Right. And it was funny, too, because, like, when we got down here, like our landlord called us just to check in. And, again, he lived out of state. And, we had taken care of a lot of, like, just a general, like, upkeep. So we were like, hey, man, like, we left some stuff. Like, there's, a couple things here, and here. He goes, oh, yeah. He goes, don't worry about it. That's not a problem. It's all good. It's all good. We never heard from him again. And we never got our security deposits back.
Oh.
So we were like, you know what? That's probably fair, though.
That's fair.
All things considered. So and we left a fucking dump in the front yard. Like, we left on a Thursday. Garbage pickup wasn't until Sunday, and there was like 10 bags of trash, and like the squirrels got into one of them. And I was like, you know what? No. Fuck it. I don't care. Our neighbors are assholes. Fuck them all. We just left. You don't want to go through any of that, though. So, like, if you can pack non-essential stuff now, like, get it started, like, and like, come up with a game plan. You know who's really good at game plans? Christy. Like, she will write you a good game. Christy's going to do the math and the game plans. Like, that's her new thing now.
Okay.
But, like,
math and planning.
But, like, start packing early if you can. And, like, you're going to realize that, like, you don't need as much of the stuff that you already have out. And it's going to be, like, one of those things, too, because you might also, like, come across something where you're like, yeah, but I like to look at this. Take a picture of it, look at it on your phone. It'll be fine. Just for the love of God, just take care of it early.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the kind of thing that we're thinking about, too, is... obviously for where we want to move, we
Mm-hmm.
have to sell the house and then find a house in the other state that we want to go to.
Right.
And it's like, how do you go about that process? Do you find the house first? Do you sell your house first? Like how does any of that work? And it's been very daunting to try to figure any of that out.
I don't know.
I know. I know.
um yeah, like I would assume that you need to do that sort of in unison, like do it at the same time.
Well, they do a thing where like you can put a contingency on the offer that you like buying a house. So like, well, I'll buy this house when my house
When my house
sells,
sells, yeah.
kind of thing. But
I
when you're
mean,
doing that out of state, I don't know how that works.
or two, I mean, is there a possibility that you could rent for a short period of time?
Well, that's the thing too. We're trying to figure out because we can't afford really to pay the mortgage and an apartment somewhere at the same time
Okay.
type of situation. So it'd have to be we sell the house first
Mm-hmm.
and then get like an apartment for a period of time
Yeah. See
while
it.
looking for a new house
Yeah.
type of situation. It's just very any way we're looking at it, we're like, this is daunting.
It's.
This is overwhelming, and it's
I'm surprised we got as far as we did.
you made it all the way.
We made it
You
all the
made
way. And again, 90% of it was Christy. She was like, "Hey, I need an apartment," and they got us an apartment, and we're like, "Cool,
wow.
yeah." But of course, like we also didn't own a house, and like we were at the end of our lease anyways.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like with the home ownership thing, it's like I don't know. Like there are things that need to be fixed.
I was gonna say that's another thing too is you're gonna have to have like an inspector come through and like do an assessment on stuff because like people won't buy a house if like there's a lot of shit going on with it unless like they just plan on flipping it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's still it's kind of a daunting thing of downsizing while figuring out what to fix that's going to be worth the money
Mm-hmm.
to put in to fix, and then also trying to find the new place and how you go about doing all of that. And it's just very overwhelming, but at the same time we want to be out yesterday. Like
Right.
we're done here, we're done, we just want to go.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, and then on top of that, like there's all sorts of other projects and schools, and the kids are barricaded in their homes now because of Cuomo, and you can't do anything anymore. So it's like we don't know. We just need to leave. We need to
Right.
leave now. How do we do that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Just do it. I think. Just do it. Just do it.
It's so
I mean,
hard.
yeah. Is it though? I
It
mean,
is
like
hard.
it's like you said, it's daunting, but is it hard? I mean, I don't know because I've never been there. But like,
You're throwing shade with no
I
knowledge.
can. I
love
mean,
it.
fuck it. You know, I can make assumptions. That's fine. You know,
You own cats.
I own
the
cats.
same
That's
thing.
basically like 2 kids and a dog and a cat. I mean, they act like it at least.
2 cats is equivalent to 2 kids and a dog and a cat.
A dog and another cat. Yeah, you know.
Kirsty, you got to double check that one. You got
Yeah,
to.
that one might not be. That one might not work out.
But the other thing
okay.
too is because we're downsizing, Christmas is hard because we don't want to buy anything, but we have children, so Christmas is going to be difficult.
What about this? You say
I'm listening.
you say, kids. Unfortunately, I don't know if you know this, but there's a pandemic going on, and we're Cuomo, Don Cuomo is got this restriction on gathering within the home, and unfortunately, Santa Claus
puts over quote.
Santa Claus isn't allowed to come over and give you guys gifts because there's COVID and the pandemic, and Santa doesn't want to get you sick. He doesn't want to get you guys sick, because he cares about you, and also he doesn't want to get sick because he's got the reindeer and the fucking elves, and the misses. So Santa's not going to be coming this month. Maybe down the road when the pandemic's lightening up and they got the vaccines out, and he might do something.
And New York goes red because of Cuomo,
Bro, that ain't gonna happen.
No, it ain't gonna happen. But anyway, so yeah, it's just hard because you don't want to gain more shit, and you're trying to get rid of shit, but at the same time, you're getting a Kevin no. Just no.
That's
so. So it's
Blakely
it's
also says just do it.
Yeah, she has been. You know what? Kudos to Blakely because I've been working, and during the day while I've been working, she's been working like a mad woman trying to get rid of shit and cleaning everything out. So she's been super motivated. We're both motivated. I just have to work. And then the other thing too, we lifted this heavy dresser the other day when cleaning the kids' room out, and I threw my back out when I did it, and so I've been a big help to nobody.
Okay.
Taking 5 minutes to lean over to pick up one piece of trash and throw it away because that was a heavy ass dresser, and I forgot to lift with my knees. So there's that.
I mean, the knees are shot, the back's shot.
What are you gonna do?
What do you do?
You move to Florida so that way the humidity like lubes you up. You just
is that what happens?
Well, yeah. When I got back from Florida, I've been perpetually dehydrated.
Weird. Well, it's cold up there. Yeah, it's cold.
Well, it's not only that, but there's no moisture in the air.
Yeah,
like in Florida, you're absorbing the moisture.
It's just water in the air. Yeah.
Right. So I feel like it hydrates the skin. Seep it through your pores. Christy, what's the math?
I did feel, all things considered, I did feel weirdly good in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when are you moving?
Oh, no, we're not. I mean, we might be moving, but not out of the city.
Oh, you're saying in Austin?
Yeah, we're gonna stay in Austin. We're depending on how things are. We may look into some new options as sort of a bridge.
Dallas?
No, not Dallas. Dude, they shot JFK in Dallas.
Yeah, but you're gonna figure it out.
We already know, and it's not who you think it is.
Nope.
No, because I think we're going to try to do the thing where we sort of go somewhere different than where we are now and kind of have that be like a bridge into the next step of what we want to do. So, I mean, because we could, this is nice. It's a good area, but we think we can get the same level of comfort for cheaper and a nicer area too.
Okay.
It would be nice to be in an area. I mean, granted, most of Austin is under construction right now.
Right.
It would be nice to not be woken up by heavy machinery every single morning and construction crews every single morning, and have to look out your window and see a construction yard every single morning. That would be kind of cool to not have to see that. But we're gonna look into some stuff.
I have a hypothetical for you.
Oh?
I just thought of.
Oh,
would you rather live in Dallas?
No.
And become a JFK tour guide?
No.
Or you could still live in Austin, but your next door neighbor is Alex Jones.
I hate you. I hate you so much. I'm not answering that question.
What do you mean?
I feel like I would almost pick Alex Jones because I feel like I could get him to move.
Oh, you think you could get him to
Oh,
move?
I feel like I could get him
Are
to move.
you going after Alex Jones?
I did not say that. This is a completely hypothetical situation that is not a reality. I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
I think I could potentially get him to move.
I think that's a challenge. Sir, I think you just stumbled into Can Kevin make Alex move? The game.
We still haven't seen him down here.
That's a big city, right?
I mean, it is a big city, granted. Like, there's,
Yeah.
it's kind of funny because like every now and then I get people who are like, "Oh my God, all these celebrities are moving to Austin." I'm like, "Yeah, it's the capital of Texas. It's a major
Mm-hmm.
city. They've done major events here for decades."
Right.
Yeah. So, the fuck are we doing with this? Yeah, we're considering. So if that does happen, knowing what I know now, will be going through a whole process because I can tell you for sure, man, I ain't doing the same shit that we did before. I ain't going through that again.
Yeah, I mean, and you're absolutely right. Like we're going through stuff, and we're like, we have this, we've had it forever. Like there was literally, we cleared off like the stairway to the attic, and we're
Mhm.
like, there's just been a box of boxes, of ripped up boxes, just sitting on the stairs to our attic for over 5 years,
Oh yeah,
and it's just like, what are we doing?
yeah.
Let's just, and it's just gotten to the point where we're ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
the the pros and the cons, like there really isn't any weight to stay in anymore, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just you can't even see your friends for fuck's sake. Like that was the one thing where I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna miss going out with the boys, I'm gonna miss hanging out with my friends. Then you fucking left, and then COVID, you can't see
COVID.
anybody, and it's just like Cuomo's going around telling everybody, hey, they didn't pay the money, so like you got to stay inside. And
Spot on, Cuomo.
exactly. And so we're like, let's just go where everything's open and we'll make our own decisions about how to protect ourselves. And then we can live our lives like we're supposed to.
Well, and when we all get together and get the Disney condo,
Yes.
it'll be even better. Because listen, man,
Yes.
I got some ideas. I think. Ooh. Hey now, I think we might need to get a few more people. Really, what we got to do is we got to get some investors. We got to get some people on board. I think we look at some properties and we try to find like a space big enough for like 2 or 3 families at a time, but we get like, maybe like 10 groups of people together, and it's like, hey, like we all buy into this together, and then like we can all sort of like pick times throughout the year where we can go.
I see. Mm.
We can sort of share the time. And it'll be super convenient. And then like if nobody's gonna be there for like, I would say like, and then if nobody's gonna be there for a period of time, like we could rent that space out to other groups of people.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's not a pyramid scheme because those are illegal.
No. Absolutely not a pyramid scheme.
Yep.
It's more.
But
of,
I like it.
It's more of like a flow chart.
Yes. Well, Christy's good at planning.
Yeah,
apparently,
where it like starts here and then it kind of like branches off and like that, and then branches off and that, and like branches off and goes like that. Business.
Christy, can you map out that totally legal pyramid tree that he just described, and then we can retire.
Yeah, exactly. That's basically.
And then just go to Disney.
Yeah. Like all the time. I want to live there. Listen, I have a problem now.
Yeah.
Like Christy came into the office today, and like I was watching some stuff, and she's like, "You have a problem," and I was like, "I do not. You shut up."
You've become that couple.
I know.
Rule number 4.
No. Listen, we don't need to rush back. Okay, I'm just. I'm just getting ideas for the next time. That's all I'm doing. Okay, I promise. That's all I'm doing is I'm getting some ideas for the next time. I'm not coming up with any other schemes or looking into pricing or businesses or anything like that. I'm just idea making.
So tell me, what what have you learned? What has jumped on your radar since coming back?
What do you mean? Like, what has jumped on my radar?
Well, something like you would want to do for next time that you've learned since your research, or something that's different.
I think now I sort of okay, like going into the trip before,
Yes.
like we were both kind of like, hey, we'll do whatever, whatever's going on. Like, you guys are the experts, we'll follow you. Now I'm like,
Hmm.
I have an idea of a plan, and here's what I want to do. And basically just like how to navigate the days and all that.
So that's one thing they never tell you, is part of the fun of Disney is
Mm-hmm.
the plan.
Is the plan?
That's why
Yes.
we're
Like,
happy to plan, because it's fun.
I think about the idea of planning, and I'm like, ooh, this is exciting.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
um,
Exactly.
but no, man, just like, I mean, like there was some other stuff with Galaxy's Edge that I think I would want to go back and do. Like, we both talked about wanting to build droids, and then like I found a
Hmm.
whole like there's a whole community out there that customizes their droids, and
Oh yes.
I'm like, oh, intrigue. Okay, I'm on board. Um, so like there was a lot of that, and then just like, like, okay, the what is it, the Disney bounding,
Yes.
doing the dress up stuff. I think I
You're on board.
I dropped the ball. I missed out on a fun
Uh,
chance last
did,
time.
didn't we tell you? Didn't we tell
I
you?
think that as somebody who enjoys building costumes for Halloween and stuff, and did not get to have a
Mhm.
Halloween this year, I was like, you know what? I did miss out. I did miss out.
Yep.
So,
No for next time.
just like little stuff like that, yeah. So, a lot of next time
Oh, that's
planning,
good.
yeah.
So that we had an incident. Speaking of Galaxy's Edge, an incident over this past weekend, um, between me and the wife, where I thought I was legitimately going crazy.
Oh.
So we're cleaning stuff up from not just from the trip, but trying to downsize and all that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, I'm missing some stuff from the trip. Like, I can't find my lightsaber belt clip. Couldn't
Mm-hmm.
find that. Don't really know where that is still. And then I was like, well, we bought two red crystals trying to get a black one and
Mm-hmm.
didn't, and I could find one of them but not the other. And then I was like, and I can't find the yellow crystal I bought. And Blakely goes, you didn't buy a yellow crystal. And I was like, yeah, I did. She's like, no, you didn't. And I'm like, no, we bought it because we bought a blue one and a red one, and then we bought the yellow crystal. And she's like, no, you didn't buy a yellow crystal. I just bought the red and the blue one. And I'm like, wait, what? I was there. I saw it. I saw it. And then we're cleaning, and she finds a receipt.
Uh-huh.
And she pulls out the receipt, and it's for Galaxy's Edge, and it's for the crystals, and there's a red and a blue
Right.
and no yellow. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I remember opening the yellow, putting it in the lightsaber, turning it on, showing the kids, and being like, look, I got a yellow crystal. But the receipt says no yellow crystal. Blakely swears there's no yellow crystal. And
I
I'm
was
like, what happened?
I was gonna say, because Christy bought a yellow crystal,
She did. Yes, I know.
and like, did you just subconsciously like tap into her conscious and like view that experience through her eyes?
I don't know, but I also bought, like, my buddy was asking for crystals too,
Uh-huh.
so I bought, and one of them was a yellow crystal, so I bought one for him. But I know, like, I know that I bought one for him, and then I know that my wife bought one as well. So like, I knew those things existed, but it was like sort of a, holy fuck,
I
is
th-
my memory starting to melt?
I was gonna say,
Like, am I
like
finally losing it?
I think that day just had to have like melted into one memory for you, because I don't fully recall everything you bought, but I'm like 99% sure you did not buy a yellow crystal.
And that's the thing, is I was absolutely convinced that I had,
Mm-hmm.
and Hold on, my thing's freezing up here for a
Oh no,
second.
I mean you're good.
Okay, well,
Yeah, you're good. You're
okay,
fine. You're beautiful.
yeah, okay, yep. Anyway, so I was completely convinced that I had, and then everything was pointing to that it didn't happen, and so I was like, "This is it. I've, I'm broken. I'm done." The Matrix.
It's the tapping out point.
It, I've been expecting it for so long, and it finally happened, and I'm like, nothing's real.
So you're just at the point now where you've just accepted this new reality
Oh no, I found the yellow crystal.
that you bought. Wait, you didn't buy one though.
Yes, we did.
You bought one for your friend.
Yes, but I found the one that we actually bought.
Wait, what?
We did end up buying the yellow crystal. I was right the whole time. It was on a separate receipt, and the yellow crystal was in my backpack that I was taking to the parks.
So
that
you're
I hadn't unpacked yet.
So you're not going crazy?
So I'm not going crazy.
What the fuck was the point of that story, man?
The point of the story was that for probably a day and a half, I was convinced that I needed to go to a mental institution.
Oh my god! Did like the effects of Disney just like wear off the moment? It really did wear off the moment you got back to Syracuse, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like normally a Disney trip will stay with you. I mean, you're experiencing that. Like it'll stay with you for a while, and you kind of still get still bounce a little bit. Something like Main Street, you would say, give myself a goddamn pretzel, cupcake, whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing I will say. Even though we did food and wine, you didn't really get like the Disney treat experience with a lot of the stuff. Like I feel like we did you a disservice.
You know what?
On the treat
for next time. Next time. We'll do it next time. That'll be the big thing for next time.
Eating.
Because honestly, I'm surprised I did not eat as much as I thought I was going to during this trip.
We didn't either.
We didn't really like.
I think
I actually feel because like going into the trip, one of the things I was a little concerned about because this is just the nature of going to a theme park and like being out on your feet all day is you're gonna stop and eat a lot most likely. You're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna do the thing where it's like, oh, well, we gotta get the Mickey Pop. Oh, well, we gotta get the cotton candy. Oh, well, we gotta get the foot long. Oh, well, we gotta get this. We gotta get that. We gotta get that. And like we didn't really do that. I mean, like we got the cinnamon rolls, which, I think Christy was a little annoyed that I ended up eating more than I think I let on that I was gonna eat because she was like, I could have eaten this whole thing, and I was like, oh, I could have too. She's like, you're getting your own next time, and I was like, you're getting your own next time, even though like she paid for it.
Yeah, there was a little tension at the table.
Yeah, but again, it was just an unexpected surprise that we both enjoyed, and yeah, like we didn't really do a lot of that stopping and eating, and I actually felt like even though it was better for my wallet, in the long term, I probably should have stopped and eaten more. Because, like, I feel like we were just burning calories all week walking around the way that we were.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, we were moving.
Both me and the wife lost weight.
Yeah. There was a day, I mean, I think both of us went through a day where we were just, like, starving. But, like, not uncomfortably starving, where we were just like, yeah, we can eat, yeah. And we're like, yep, that's just eat. Hungry now? Yeah, let's do it. Like that sort of thing. And plus, like, if you're eating throughout the day and you're moving around a lot, like, it keeps your energy up, so.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing is, like, I thought we could have done that more. And I think that for next time, we gotta incorporate some downtime.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, and again, we talked a little bit about it last week where, we were on a, 4 days, 5 nights or whatever, might seem like a good amount of time for some people, but I think just the nature of it all, like, definitely requires you to book some downtime in between everything just to kind of kick back, relax, and just sort of recharge a bit, which, again, next time, definitely.
So is it safe to say that like so you've kind of found a new appreciation for Disney,
Uh,
the Disney experience, that sort of thing? Has Christy had the same experience?
that would be something for her to. I mean, you'd have to ask her.
So you haven't walked in on any like her looking at
No, I can say that I have not walked in on her like browsing Disney blogs and watching
right.
videos and stuff like that. I see me. Here's the problem. I have a problem. I like anytime I get into a thing, like I just fall into it, and like that's just the way I
Right.
am. Yeah. But I really want to
So
go back.
hopefully,
I really want
hopefully,
to go back.
hopefully
Yeah.
that I mean yeah, I want to go back, but I feel like that's the thing. We're like, let's just move there so that we don't have to buy flights. We can get annual passes.
You should.
We'll
Yeah.
go all
You
the
should
time.
focus. You should focus on that first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think
Because
that's the thing. It's just it's just a matter of getting down there. It seems so impossible.
mm, just gotta do it.
But you know what they say?
What?
There is a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day.
It's the
And
worst.
tomorrow's just a dream away.
That just wraps it up, I think.
We went long last week. We're going short this week. There's not much to say.
We've got 5 minutes left, basically, to do the wrap up and everything, kind of what we got coming up, because I feel like we do have some things coming up.
Do we?
Yeah, I mean, we've got. Listen, man, we got Brain Wreck every Wednesday night right here on
That's
Twitch,
right.
YouTube.
When it works.
When it works, primarily there. We've got Rule Number 4 coming to you every other Thursday night. So that's gonna be next week. I just did a game stream. I played some Doom.
Oh yeah, wait. Let's talk
okay.
about that for a minute.
Okay, let's get
let's
into
talk
that.
about that.
Okay.
So you didn't tell me you were going to do that at all, and I mean, not that it matters. I mean,
Right.
I've considered this channel 50-50, you know, equal,
yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
fuck, kind of thing. So I didn't know it was happening until I saw your clip on Twitter.
Yeah.
You're really good at games, huh?
Dude, I'm so good at games. Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, it was one of those things where, like I've been talking about trying to get back into doing some streaming of the video game stuff. Because like it was something I was doing pretty regularly, like a year and a half, 2 years ago. Or at least like semi-regularly, and I feel like, hey, this channel could use some more content. And
That's right.
it was like last weekend. Christy was doing a video chat with some friends, and I was like, well, if she's going to be preoccupied for a bit, maybe I'll do a little bit of business, and
There you go.
fire up
There
a
you go.
good old stream. So, yeah, man. My goal is I want to play through some not just like retro games. I mean, I've been playing the shit out of Doom because like I've been finding like these really cool mods for it. That like just like enhance stuff. So that's what I was playing through last weekend. I'm gonna maybe do more tomorrow night, maybe some more end of the weekend. But like I got a list of games.
Okay.
I got a list of stuff that I'm gonna be playing. Gonna try to finish up this round of Doom. Gonna try to do some Fallout because I got some cool mods for that. I'm gonna try to load up and buy Knights of the Old Republic, because
There you go.
I have not played that before.
Oh.
So I figure, and
you're a Star Wars fan now.
and I'm a Star Wars. Look at this. Look at us. Look at us. Look at this.
Oh yeah, we're Star Wars fans.
We're Star Wars fans. Yeah, look at that. So we're gonna try to do some of that. I don't really have like a set schedule for it yet, though. Breaking news, yeah. So and yeah, there's a beautiful clip of me, just killing it at video games on our Twitter right now. So be sure to follow along for all of that. We are also on all the social medias via Brain Rock Show. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Going to try to get us back into Instagram, Parler. I've been hearing good things about Parler. Listen, if you feel like your free speech has been taken away from you and that this past election has oppressed you, Parler, man, it's where to be. I'm going to get us an account. I'm going to I'm going to get a Biden fan group going, because Parler, man, it's all about free speech, and speaking your mind.
I got a buddy that just joined that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we can talk about that off air.
Okay. Okay. I'll tell you a little bit more off air too.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds
Parler
sounds
2021 Brain Rack. We're going to take over. Free speech for everybody. Yeah. America.
So if you've liked this show, please hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. We're here live every week, like Kevin said. So for this week, I've been Jason X.
I'm Kevin Graham.
And this has been your show.
Peace.